welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance. The elimination round is going to be happening right now, and we are going to be having some performances that are going to keep you glued to your seats. And this is where I like to take this opportunity to welcome down our distinguished judges. First of all, the beautiful dance diva herself, Shakti Mohan. And of course, the man whom we call the University of Dance in Singapore. Only one man serves that title. He is Zaini Tahir.
Hi, KP.
Hi. Shakti, Zaini, you guys look as nervous as the contestants today. Because there will be a danger zone element, and eventually 3 people will leave us tonight. And let us now move on to the terrific 12. All 12 of you were absolutely fantastic last week. All of you came on stage. You danced your hearts out. There's no doubt about that. Only 6 of you are going to move on to ensure that your dream of becoming Singapore's first dancing superstar comes true. For the other 6, you are going to go into what we call the danger zone. Those bottom 6 contestants in the danger zone, you will have one more opportunity to do your solo acts to impress our judges. If they are impressed, you stay in the competition. Otherwise, it's a complete goodbye for 3 of you. 3 of you will have to bid farewell to the judges, to your friends, to the mentors. You will have to bid goodbye to this stage, as you will be eliminated from StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance. The first 2 couples I'd like to invite on stage: Derek Chingwen, Manik and Lauren. Now both of you performed 2 very different items. Your item was an all-out emotional sob fest. Yours was an all-out laugh riot. 2 very different emotions to portray. Question is, who portrayed it better? The team that did, that couple will move on to the next round. The couple that's going to be entering the danger zone is Derek and Chingwen. Which means both of you, Lauren, Manik, you guys are going to the next round. Now, Manik and Lauren, of course, Zaini had scored you. Manik, Zaini had scored you for an 8. Lauren, you got a 7. Now, we were all wondering what Shakti scored you. Shakti gave both of you an 8 and an 8 each. And that means you guys, with your scores, are going into the next round. I'd like to request you to head on and prepare for your next item for the next round. Derek and Chingwen, Shakti had scored you, Derek, for an 8. Chingwen, you were scored a 7. Zaini gave both of you the same score, a 6 and a 6. So right now, I'd like to begin with you, Zaini. What would you like to say?
I think both of you guys are really strong technical dancer, but I think at the end of the day, we just want a bit more commitment, especially range. You know, you guys are really powerful physical dancers, but I think sometimes a quiet, intense moment can be really as powerful. So I want you later on for your solo segment, really showcase a full range of physical and emotional vocabulary, which I'm sure you can do it I'm sure. All right, so all the best to you later.
Derek Chingwen, I request you to go ahead and prepare for your solo performances. Let's hear it for them one more time, Derek and Chingwen. 2 of our terrific 12 are now in the danger zone. Who else is going to join them? Who else is going to go on to the next round? We'll find out right now as I call upon our next 2 couples. Seher Logan, Dina Shiva. Seher Logan, Dina Shiva. There was something that was absolutely the same in both of your performances. Both of you couples had the time of your lives on stage. There is no denying, nobody is going to be able to take this away from you, that both of you couples were having a tremendous amount of fun. Question is, whose fun managed to reach to that table over there, that judging panel? Let's find out right now. Seher, Logan, both of you would have to work much harder because you are going to the next round. Shakti has scored her Pataka Goody 8 points, and she gave you, Logan, 7. Well, you gotta thank one more person, and that's Zaini, because he gave both of you an 8 each. Yes, those were your scores for Logan and Seher. Shiva and Dina, you were scored by Zaini. Zaini gave both of you 6. Very, very difficult scores to overcome. But Shakti thought you deserved better. Shakti scored you, Dina, with an 8. Shiva, you got a 7. However, this still wasn't enough, and you are in the danger zone. Now, are you guys gonna quit?
No.
Then, without a shadow of a doubt, Dina, Shiva, I request you to go ahead and get ready to enthrall us one more time with your solo performances. Shall we hear it for Dina and Shiva one more time? Thank you, guys. Without further ado, allow me to invite our final 2 couples, Shireen and Lavanya, and Ritu and Ashraf. Ashraf, Ritu, good to see you guys back on stage. And especially you guys, Lavanya and Shireen. Once again, 2 very different items. The Adam and Eve item, our performance of the week. You enthralled us all. You got a perfect score. But does this mean that you're not going into the danger zone? Is there a twist in the story? There might just be. There might just be. Ashraf, Ritu, fantastic item. Complete entertainment. Shakti said she was very, very entertained by the act. Zaini said, not good enough. 2 of you are going into the danger zone, and that couple is Ritu and Ashraf. Which means no twist in the tail just yet. Shireen, Lavanya, without a shadow of a doubt, you guys are moving on to the next round. Shakti gave you a perfect 10.
Thank you, Shakti.
But, you know, the guy next to her, he's a bit difficult to please, you see. Shireen, he gave you a 9.
Thank you, sir.
And he gave Lavanya an 8.
Thank you.
But nevertheless, high scores indeed. And make sure when you come back into the next round, he's the man who you should aim to get a perfect 10 from. Are you guys going to be able to do that?
Yes, we'll try our very best.
That's my next aim.
Oh, the challenge has been laid out to the judges. They are definitely going to impress you, Zaini. All right. Shireen, Lavanya, you've got another item coming up in the next round. Please go get prepared. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Ritu, Ashraf. Zaini gave both of you a 6 and a 6. Shakti was very close with those scores as well. Ritu, she gave you a 6. Ashraf, she gave you a 7. All right, with that said, I want to wish both of you all the best. I'd like to request you to go ahead and get ready for your solo items. Thank you so much. Our next performer performed with a lot of emotion last week, but it wasn't enough. Today, he's coming back on stage with emotion, heart, soul, and a whip. Let's welcome on stage for his solo act. Somebody make some noise for Derek. Derek. Oh. That's not how I like it, if you understand what I'm trying to say. I prefer handcuffs. So anyway, last week you took the emotions to this level. We thought that's all you had, but this week, 10 levels higher. Every time you hit that whip, you cracked that whip, we felt your pain. We did. And I know that's not the easiest prop to use in the world. Judges!
Derek, I thought your solo was phenomenal. You performed with all your heart and soul. I really wish this solo is enough for you to make it to the next round. So all the best and keep your fingers crossed.
Zaini?
Derek, thank you for sharing a little glimpse of your soul. You know, your movements are all obviously very powerful, but strangely enough, I'm very much connected to your quiet moments because you're so intense and you're so powerful. I love it very much, and thank you for committing to this new thing. You tried using whips and so on. And all the best to you.
I got a good feeling about this, and thank you for showing us a part of yourself. Let's hear it for Derek one more time, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Things here are really getting intense. I need to go and compose myself. We are going to be taking a short break, but we'll be back before you know it. This is the elimination round of StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance.
When I said that I was waiting to watch your solo, this is what I meant. I loved each and every bit you did. For me, it was a super la performance.
Welcome back.
Our next performer who's coming on stage is somebody whom they call the cutie pie of the group. Some of them call her the baby face of the group. Some of them even call her the baby doll of the group. Will she be able to use her charms and sweep the judges off their feet? I think she will, because she told Zaini when she's coming back on stage next, it's going to be an unforgettable item. Ladies and gentlemen, who I'm talking about, her name is Ritu! Ritu, Ritu. What an item! And you are cute. Zaini, I think we should start with you.
I'm convinced, I'm sold. You got loads and lots of spunk. The spunk was great, but I think at the end of the day, we want to see other things also, like technique and everything. So I'm not sure whether that's enough. We'll see until we'll look up for it until the end of the round for this. But I love your spunk. Thank you very much, and all the best to you.
Shakti, tell us what you thought about this performance.
I felt the madness and devotion for Lord Ganpati was missing. Like the music is somewhere and your steps and your energy was lacking. I hope this performance is enough for you to get you through. But I loved your act. You were really dedicated. You gave your best. And I wish you all the best.
Well done, Ritu. I wish you all the best for the next round. Thank you. Our next performer is that kind of guy who has always got a smile on his face. No matter what happens, that smile is always going to be there. Early on, when we told him that he's going to be in the danger zone, that smile was there. We told him, you might be going home tonight. He said, no, I am not going home. Coming to enthrall us all with his hip hop, he is Ashraf! Ashraf, my man, what a performance, yo. Let's give Ashraf a big hand, everybody. So, doing hip-hop, did it feel good? Did it feel like you were going home? Yeah?
Definitely. I've been trying to adapt to so many styles.
Yeah?
So, finally get to do my own thing. It's like home.
So hip-hop is your thing, right, buddy? And it was so smart of you to do something that you were so comfortable with.
Yes.
I personally enjoyed it. You enjoyed doing it. But it's all down to these two people. Shakti, did you enjoy Ashraf's hip-hop?
Ashraf, when I said that I was waiting to watch your solo, this is what I meant. You were completely in your element. I loved each and every bit you did. For me, it was a super la performance.
Oh, thank you.
You killed it.
You got a super la.
Thank you.
All right. Zaini?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
And that was the Ashraf that I knew. That was amazing. That was just amazing. I think everything from the start, even the bottles was in character and everything else, that was just amazing. Thank you and power best.
Best.
Hey, you got a super lad, you got a power best. Judges were impressed. Ashraf, you did your thing. You never know. We might just see you back where you belong, and that's on stage. Everybody, this is Ashraf.
Thank you, guys.
bro. The emotions are escalating. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely need to take a break. We'll see you guys shortly. Stay tuned, because this is the elimination round of StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance. You know, when you get an announcement like you are in the danger zone, so many things could go through your head. Fear, wondering what song to do next, wondering what style of dance to do next, wondering what to do to impress the judges. We asked our next performer the very same question, and she said, there's only one way I'm going to stay in this competition, and that's by bringing out the Bollywood queen in me. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our future Bollywood queen, Dina! Dina, oh Dina, oh Dina. Oh, just now you start off like that, huh? Body macam kalang wave, no? Hello. Very
Thank you.
sexy, huh? Zaini, oh, sexy or not?
I think that was really truly a moment. Thank you, Dina. That was really a moment. And congratulations. And I thought you really danced for your life. And I think after watching that, you should change your name from Dina to Diva. because I think I really saw that just now.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Wow. So, from one diva to another, Shakti, how did you feel about this?
Dina, truly, you're one of the most sensuous performers on this show.
Thank you.
You were amazing. You did such a sexy performance, but you maintained that dignity. You had clarity. You had perfect expressions. For me, it was a super la performance.
Another
Thank you.
super la. Well. Hey, you know what? Got an idea. You got that diva. We got this diva. What say both divas did the same dance together?
Of course, anytime.
Shakti, I'd love to invite you down on stage. So what makes a great performance? Energy, passion, expressions, flexibility. Well, our next performer is going to mix all these elements together and he's going to try to win over the judges one more time. So say a big hello to our next performer. Here is Shiva. Day, gee, power performance today. Hello, power God, hey, super performance. You come on a stage like the explosion. Judges, he came, he saw, he exploded. Were you blown away? Zaini?
Great spirit, great commitment, and everything else. Just one thought, even though it was very spirited, but I'm not sure whether substance-wise, technique-wise, vocabulary-wise is there. But you really gave everything you have, and for that I applaud you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Shakti, were you blown away?
Shiva, I felt you really want to be in this competition. I saw that through your performance. You're so passionate about dance, how you planned your props, and I think it was a power-packed performance for me.
Thank you.
And I hope you get to stay in the competition.
Very good item, Namachi. I wish you all the best. Hey, you might just make it to the next round. Everybody clap the hands for Shiva. Now, ladies and gentlemen who are watching, remember, 6 of our contestants are in the danger zone. Only 3 are going to make it to the next round. 3 are going to say goodbye to us today. Is the next contestant going to be somebody who's going to say goodbye? She said, no, this is exactly where she belongs, and she's going to show the judges what she's made of. Let's hear it for Chingwan! Chingwan! What a splashing performance. Well, I've seen people dance on the road. I've seen people dance on fire. I've never seen anybody dance on water. Well done, Chingwan. She dived in. Did she manage to dive into your hearts? Zaini, you tell me.
For the first time, I see you on the stage. Truly, you're so beautiful to watch, even though, very, very, very expressive. You got beautiful lines, beautiful extensions. I don't know how you do it. You did it double pirouette in the paddle and the jumps and everything else. Kudos to you because you tried a lot of new things and very brave things they were. So congratulations.
Shakti, what do you say?
Chingwan, for me, this was a splashing performance, as KP mentioned. I really felt you, and I think you're a beautiful dancer, really gifted, you're flexible, you have the strength. And the most amazing part of your dance was that being in the water, You dared to jump on the floor. That was something I was really scared, but you pulled it off and I had goosebumps. Amazing. All the best.
Thank you.
Every single contestant came on stage and performed their hearts out. But did they manage to win over the judges? You have to stay tuned because after the break, we have the results. Stay tuned and keep on watching StarHub presents Dance Singapore Dance. All right, people, the moment is finally here. I'll be calling you out 2 by 2, and I will unveil the fate that's yours, that's in my hands. Now, every single contestant that was in the danger zone has come on stage, put their hearts on the line, puts their souls on the line just so they could impress the judges. They can stay in the competition. Unfortunately, the names that are not chosen, their dreams of winning those $10,000, their dreams of becoming Singapore's dancing superstar will all come to an end today. With that, I'd like to invite all the contestants in the danger zone on stage. Judges, that time is finally here. You've made up your mind. You've made the decision. It's an important decision. I know you took your time. You have it for me? If you do, I'll come and collect it from you right now. All right, people, the moment is finally here. I'll be calling you out 2 by 2, and I will unveil the fate that's yours, that's in my hands. First 2 people I'd like to call forward, Ashraf and Ritu. Please step forward. Ashraf, you came on this stage and you told us exactly how hip-hop should be done. Ritu, you came on, you did a devotional number, and you stole a few hearts. One of you is leaving StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance this very moment. And that contestant is Ritu. Your journey here has now come to an end. How does that feel, Ritu?
It's a little bit disappointing, but I'll be back again and I'll try and I'll work harder and I'll make sure the next time I come back, I'll be even better than before. Yes.
Thank you so much. With that, Ashraf, you are definitely moving on to the next round. I'd like to invite you to meet the rest of your friends who are waiting for you at the gallery. Ashraf, carry on. We're going to be seeing you the next round. Next 2 contestants I'd like to call forward, Dina and Shiva. Dina and Shiva, both of you were partners in last week's episode. I'm sure at this point in time, as much as you yourself want to stay in this competition, I know you're hoping that your partner stays with you as well. Unfortunately, life is not a fairy tale. And one of you is going back home today. And the judges have agreed with Shiva, which means, Dina, you are still a part of StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance. Congratulations. Shiva, how are you feeling?
It's a learning journey for me actually. For example, like I never expected to get this far in the competition to compete against such amazing contestants like this. For example, like even Dina, my own partner, Derek and all. So for example, it's such very heartwarming for me. So like a dancer who don't have much experience and all that. Yeah, so in the sense where this is my happiness I get. Like it's a stepping stone for me.
And if there's any message you'd like to send to Dina right now to motivate her for the rest of the competition, look at her straight in the eyes and tell her what would that be.
You got this competition, you are a contender, just go for it. All
There
out.
you go. All I want to say is, Shiva, you're a good guy. I wish you all the best as well. At this point in time, Dina, hey, guess what? Your friends are waiting for you at the gallery. And we move on to our final pair for today. Derek and Chingwen. Derek, let me start off with you before I say anything else. How did you think you performed in your solo round?
To be really honest, I'm very, very disappointed with myself today. And I was really upset about it. But I will remember this feeling forever. And hopefully, I would say it's a privilege that I still got a chance to have such feeling. Because at least I'm given a chance to pick myself up again. So it has been a while since I have such feeling.
Last week you did your duet round together. This week, both of you were in the danger zone. Both of you did your solo items, yet there was some similarity in those items as well. Both of your items were so emotional. But as you know, as the rules state, one of you has to go home today. And who will it be? You made the judges decide this over and over and over again. And guess what? It's going to be a tie between Chingwen and Derek. So you know what that means? Both of you are not going home just yet. Well, that's a twist in the tale, people. Inseparable, duet together, same emotions flew throughout their performances. So how could we separate them just yet? Judges couldn't do it. No, not just yet. So both of you are still here, still around. I know this came as a shock to both of you. So now, Chingwen, you tell me, how are you feeling right now? Tell me.
Oh my God!
Finally she spoke. That's how you sound like. Okay, very good. Derek, I know this is stunning, right? Tell me. Express it in your own words.
I'm usually very talkative, but I just have to say that thank you for giving me another chance. I feel that both of us could have done so much better. There's so many mistakes that we have spotted after we look at ourselves and do some review again.
There were good and the bad parts, and they mentioned parts that I wasn't aware of that I can improve on, and I think that's very helpful to my journey as a dancer, not just my journey in Dance Singapore Dance. So I'm very grateful for that.
I want to take this opportunity with a very heavy heart to say goodbye to my man over here, Shiva. All the best to you, bro. And my cutie pie, you got the whole world ahead of you, so not to worry, life is beautiful and it looks really bright for you. All the best to you, all right? But that is not how we say goodbye to our friends who are leaving us on the StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance stage. We actually leave the gallery, come on stage, and hug them towards their new journey. Contestants, it's going to be a bit of a tearjerker, but I know you will love to come up on stage and say your goodbyes to Shiva and Ritu.
Slightly disappointed, but yet satisfied. For example, like to me, my main target was to actually reach the top shelf. So anything other than that is a bonus.
I still have my duets with my other partners. I'll still get to perform on stage, even though I won't get to do solos, which is fine by me because it's a lot of pressure. And for those who do make it through, good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned next week for yet another exciting episode of StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance. You stay tuned, you keep on dancing, because this is StarHub Presents Dance Singapore Dance.